Well, welcome, Canter Pass Goodies fan, James Goodman's fan, Winning Ways fans, all my channels, all that you're involved in. And we had a very good one on the jockeys, and that was extremely well received. And not too many negatives except from the jockeys. But that's what happens. So I'm going to go into now my tipping service and talk about that. But I'm going to add a few snippets that you might like to hear about various races that we watched and seen over the past 6 months that I've been running this service. So, what happened with this service was that I decided to do a tipping service. There are lots of tipsters out there. Most of them don't give you the truth. I give you the truth. I'll tell you exactly how much I won and lost every month. We work on a 1,000 each way stake on the bet, the Canter Pass Goodie, which is the bet. Okay, 10 minutes before the off, I send out a voice note to you, and you will then have a bet, decide on what you think as far as the horse is concerned. When I give you confidence, you'll hear I give you confidence. When I'm not so confident, I might not give you that much confidence and say it's in each way. Typical example was a horse called Master Bling. I bankered it in everything. Every single thing was last start. That was in January. We were going in the pick sixes, the place accumulators, the second jackpots. Everything was firing last leg. I watched this horse go to the start. I thought, this horse hasn't done any work. I'm now going for 40,000 Rand pick six with this horse bankered. Hasn't done any work. Can't be right. I watched the betting. I watched it go down. I said, no, this horse is not the same horse that I've watched before. What happens? Master Bling falls out the pins, tucks in behind, runs around behind a few horses, and finishes up fifth under a very soft ride. He was obviously not wanted by someone. The betting showed it. The Canter Pass showed it. Done our money. So I went on the Canter Pass Goodies. I said, listen, I think this horse was absolute blinder, but doesn't look good to me. So that's what happened. I at least told the people. And I watch these things and I watch what's going on. So we started in August with our first attempt at what I wanted to achieve, which was a tipping sheet so that people could get information in the morning on all the horses I liked, having worked out the form. Well, that tipping sheet turned out to be a master of frustration, because things change between the time of me doing the tipping sheet at 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning and the time of the race. And I'm backing horses and tipping horses as bankers in the pick six, bankers in my exotics, and I can see them when they go to the start, they've got absolutely no price. They can't win, or they can't run in the money. It's very, very frustrating, and it's not my game. It's a hell of a lot of work. The rewards are great, but there's no satisfaction. So the tip sheet after 6 months is kaput, finished, end of story. What I am going to do is the Canter Pass Goodie, because I can tell you, not only is that very profitable, and my subscribers love it, but it gives me a great deal of satisfaction to tip horses that I think will win when they go to the start. And when they don't win, I get really aggravated. And I'm going to tell you later on about one that I tipped this month, which really annoyed me. I'll play you the voice note when I do it. But let's go back to the beginning and start in August. That's where we started with Canter Pass Goodies, and I'm only going to talk about the Canter Pass Goodies. The tip sheet, as far as I'm concerned, is over. The Canter Pass Goodies is the go forward, and we were fully subscribed in September and October. And I don't take hundreds of subscribers. I take enough subscribers that it's not really going to affect the market. So it's on a first come, first served basis. I have had to turn people away in September and October. But November was a shocking month, and you'll see why. Terrible. It really annoyed me. And you can hear from those of you that subscribe here from my comments that I hated November. But they bailed ship, jumped ship, we said, no, I'm no bloody good, because we showed a loss in November. December came right. We showed a huge profit. I'll go through it. Let's start with August. August it will show you we made a 9,200 Rand net profit, not gross, net. After taking off our stakes, you made 9,200 Rand on 13 tips. I only tipped 13 horses, and all this information is available for any of those that want to see it. I have got completely filled out sheets with all my tips on each day and how much was won and how much was lost on them. 9,200 Rand was won in August, my first month. So those of you that paid the 2,500 Rand made a 6,700 Rand clear profit. Now 6,700 Rand, not a great profit, but for 1,000 Rand stake, it's over 6-1. Did well. We then moved on to September. And September got better because I now had realized that actually what I have to do is tip more horses. So I found more horses to tip and found that we found a better profit. We went to a profit of 14,860 Rand. Nice profit. So that's 12,360 Rand clear profit after you paid your subscription. Not bad. On 25 tips, I was quite satisfied. And now I'm thinking, I'm starting to get some excitement. I'm starting to get a bit of fired up, and I'm starting to look for horses. And I'm starting to think, well, now I can really do it. So October was even better. We took 42 horses in October. And what happened? Won 17,100 Rand. 17,100 Rand. Wow, now I'm on top of the world. I've had 3 months doing this Canter Pass Goodies tip sheet. I've made my subscribers 40,000 Rand in 3 months for 2,500 Rand a month subscription fee. Remember, we're going back to 2,000 Rand. No tip sheets. Okay, so then arrives November. Now, change of seasons is very difficult to get past as a tipster, and especially when there's rain. Because what happens is a lot of horses come back from breaks. You don't know if they're well or not well. And this is the fault of the racing authorities. There is no transparency. So you're tipping horses that you think will win, and you're watching them go to the start, and you think, wow, that horse looks well, but it's patently short of a run. And not even the trainers know, and not even the connections know, because they're shortening in the betting, and that's a big key. Horses that shorten in the betting, but I'm tipping them before the last 10 minutes or last 10 minutes. You see these horses shorten right in the last minute when they're loading to the pens. I assure you, it's a license, because those horses are normally the horses that are very competitive. It always happens right in the last minute. We lost 7,400 Rand in November. I was distraught, I must tell you. I was ready to pack it in. But I had subscribers that had paid for 6 months. So I wanted to keep doing what I set out to do for them. I lost 3/4 of my subscriber base. They said no. They don't remember that we'd made 40,000 the first 3 months. Because we lost 7,400 Rand, they were out. And I could not get them back. Because what happens is that when you have a losing month, everyone calls it a day. And they did call it a day. Come December, I tried to actually get people involved during December, and I got no interest whatsoever. So what happened in December? I tipped 45 horses in December. Those 45 horses won 49,600 Rand. 49,600 Rand. Now, 2 things have happened. One, I've got smarter. I'm watching more things than I was watching before, not just watching the Canter Pass, watching the betting moves, watching what has happened, who's doing what, tickets that are going forward. All these things contribute to whether you make a horse a Canter Pass goodie or not. And I'm getting smarter. I took 45 horses, as you've seen, 49,600 Rand profit. That is good. That's not good. I want to see the tipster that tips horses on that basis and wins that type of money. I'm thrilled, but I'm smarter. January, so far to the 20th of January, I've tipped 24 horses, and we made 24,400 Rand profit. 24,400 Rand profit. Okay, so we're flying. Absolutely flying. We've made over 105,000 Rand in 6 months since I've been doing this. Now, when you consider it's for 1,000 each way stake and a 500,000 Rand stake on the each way bet, wow, you're getting a great return. We're now opening up on a whole new basis. We're going to be doing Canter Pass goodies, only the voice service, which will come out 10 minutes before a race. And all you have to do is have your phone on, and you will get through a voice message from me, which will tell you to back whatever horse I found. I'm going to play you a clip in going out of me after a horse called Mountain High got beaten at Vaal at least. So let's play the clip. Here we go.
Well, that wasn't given a run. I've never seen a horse that was given a run. Drifted in the betting to 17 to 10, and certainly was never put in the race until inside the last 200 meters. And as a result, the horse they backed got away in the race. But for my friend John Finlayson, I'm going with your horse Malaysia. I really like this horse. I think he's just got to be held up and held up and held up. And if you're going to get a decent pace, there's some lightweights in the race. If this guy gives him a good ride, I think Malaysia is a huge runner in this race. So for me, Malaysia, Canter Pass goodie. Well, that wasn't given a
there you go.
Okay, so we're racing,
I'm stopping this all. Because just wanted you to hear the voice clip. And this is what happens with the Canter Pass goodies. Well, we did our money. I was furious. And that's how it happens. But Malesh came out and won for John Finlayson. That was fantastic. And there was a Canter Pass goodie. You know, these are the type of horses that we find. Let's carry on. Stratham rode it. You watched the first two races. He won the first race and ran second in the second race. Watch the ride into two races, watch the head-on specifically, and it didn't look like the same jockey. I was mad, okay? Maybe Stratham felt something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the guy. He's the best jockey I promise you, the best jockey I've probably ever seen in this country. But wow, is he an enigma? I'll catch him right. All we got to do is follow on with the Canter Pass goodies. If you want to subscribe, remember, subscriptions open now, and they will be open till the 31st of January. After the 31st of January, no more subscriptions. If you subscribe now and pay now, you'll get the extra 6 or 7 or 8 days free. I'm not charging you for the 6 or 7 or 8 days. It's from the 31st of January to the 28th of February or 29th of February. From me, James Goodman, here comes all the information that you need. We take people on the basis that they fill out an application form. We then accept the application if we have space, and then they pay the money. If they pay the money, you are part of the team. Hope you enjoy, hope we enjoy, and looking forward to being of great service to all of you.